First on 5 breaking news, we are getting a look at the male nurse accused of sexually assaulting a patient at Baptist Hospital in Pensacola. Mobile police have arrested 5 people for murdering a 62-year-old woman in her own home. Dana Winter joins us live outside Mobile Police headquarters after a man posted that he found bones in the water near his home along Dauphin Island. You can see one right there. Well, a lot of speculation about what those bones could be. We want to take you back to that video that just made us gasp. This is video from the Cajun Navy. Wow. This is Perdido Key, folks. This is what we've been talking about, the impact of the storm surge, the water. What they're doing in Bienville Square is what a lot of you are doing in your yard. You're now looking at your trees going, if it didn't fall, is it going to fall? It's been an exciting night as we've been watching all of these numbers come in. Let's take a look at the big map. CBS News just called Utah and Colorado for Bernie Sanders. The governor saying because of the state of emergency, she has used her executive authority to move the runoff election. There's certainly going to be challenges across the state when you look at the lack of broadband in a lot of different areas. And so you heard Dr. Eric Mackey, the state school superintendent, talk about some schools are going to have to use paper packets. Especially with 2020, it's been a difficult year, and we know many of you are suffering, but you know what? You reached into your pockets and you provided toys for, gosh, who knows, thousands of children in our community. My shot was better than I thought.
Okay, you hit the bullseye that time. Good job.
I hit the bullseye? When more families started showing up during the pandemic, the pastor wondered how would they feed hundreds more people each week, but the community really stepped up.
Well, we're having a great time here in downtown Mobile. It's about the families, it's about the food. She actually has a fryer out here. Oh, yeah. I have never seen that, Miss Gwen. That's the first time at Mardi Gras. Usually people bring a grill, but you're bringing your fryer.
Always, always.
And I say mob, you say pesos, mob, pesos, mob, pesos.
But now they're doing something they never thought they would do, and that's walk 7 miles 6 days per week. Shot after shot, hitting the target.
Bullseye.
Bullseye.
These aren't experienced marksmen. These ladies are picking up a gun for the first time.
I wouldn't even want to hold it to bring it here. That's how scared I am of them.
I feel a little nervous. I don't know if my hands are shaking. This is my first time too.
You're gonna do fine.
These ladies aren't alone. More and more women are buying guns.
I'm pretty nervous. Yeah, I'm very nervous. My heart's racing right now. I always start every class with the rules. You're gonna cradle the gun.
Instructor Melissa Rankins.
So Devon, pull your index finger up underneath the tree. Yes, ma'am.
Started her business called She's a Pistol.
You're gonna put your mountain in your valley.
There you go. And let go of it. Got it. Got it.
That's it. This is a ginormous gun, and girl, you are in control of it.
To help women learn to shoot.
I'll see the women lining up to buy guns, and it really does unnerve me a little bit because I want them to receive the proper training.
I decided to take a class.
This is a great grip. Got these 2 dots in the back, your rear sight, and then you have this 1 dot in the front, your front sight.
To see just how involved firearms training can be.
And you're gonna make sure that your sights are equal in height.
Turns out, it takes training to know what you're doing and to carry with confidence, knowing you're safe.
There's nothing normal about an explosion going off in our hands. And I tell my clients that you're gonna get jittery.
From how to properly hold the pistol,
Good 2-handed grip, shoulder width apart,
to the right stance,
bend at your waist.
to how to line up the gun for the shot. Many of us,
Hold on to it.
like Leslie Baggett, were shaking.
I wanted the knowledge and to be comfortable around the gun because I'm extremely uncomfortable.
You and I are gonna step up to the 3-yard line right here.
But she and others were ready to learn how to fire off some rounds the correct way. As a trained law enforcement officer,
Finger off the trigger, come back to ready gun.
Rankin says she started training classes when women asked her for help. Many weren't comfortable with men getting so physically close while learning technique.
Being up here and putting hands on her, like, you know, bend at your waist, engage your target, and helping her with her grip, it's not uncomfortable for a woman to be helping a woman to do that.
We learned that to fire the gun the right way, you need to have the proper technique.
Once I pulled the trigger and realized, whew, okay, I actually have control over this gun, that gave me a little bit more peace.
I feel so good about helping somebody to do better and feel stronger and conquer something, a fear of theirs.
My shot was better than I thought.
Okay, you hit the bullseye that time. Good job.
I hit the bullseye?
After the class,
When I said you hit the bullseye, that's what you hit right
Wow.
none of us would be considered a sharpshooter.
This was empowering. It was cool.
But Rankin feels satisfied that we've taken a good first step to safely carry a handgun for protection.
There you go. Perfect.
With photojournalist Arnell Hamilton, I'm Devon Walsh.
You got on your Hokas or your Brooks?
It took a pandemic
I'm depressed. I am a breast cancer survivor.
for these people to step up
I'm gaining weight.
and start getting healthy.
As a 46-year-old African-American male, I understand what comes with my age.
Before now, many of them didn't work out.
Every time I was going to my appointments, they would ask me, was I exercising? And I would always say no.
But when coronavirus hit, many, like Nicole Edwards, realized her life could be at stake if she didn't make a change.
It seemed like the African American community was being highly affected.
Edwards reached out to her good friend, Carl Cunningham.
So I wanted to make sure that I stayed fit and healthy when COVID and quarantine hit, so I didn't want to become a statistic.
The two started Mob Pacers, a walking group through downtown Mobile, and posted daily workouts on Facebook. The group started out walking an easy 2 to 3 miles per week.
When I say mob, you say Pacers, mob, Pacers, mob, Pacers.
But now they're doing something they never thought they would do, and that's walk 7 miles 6 days per week.
Pacers, Pacers.
Each day, they average about 20 people. Step by step, the pounds and the inches started coming off.
The group itself is just positive, a new family to me, and just having fun and not knowing that you could actually walk 7 miles.
Members of Mob Pacers say they've made life changes that will last long after the pandemic.
COVID saved my life. Yes, it saved my life.
Never thought it would evolve into something like this, but we are happy that it did, and we're going to continue to show up every day if this is going to make a difference in our community.
Making a difference in a way they never imagined. Devon Walsh, WKRG News 5.